Hey there, English learners. Welcome to the English Hustle Podcast, your go-to source for practical English learning advice. I'm Alex.
And I'm Maria. We're thrilled to be your hosts on this journey to mastering English.
In today's episode, we're diving into an essential topic for any traveler: booking a hotel.
That's right. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway or a long vacation, choosing the right hotel can make all the difference.
We'll cover everything from researching hotels online and understanding different amenities to navigating the booking process and avoiding common pitfalls.
We'll also share some personal experiences and tips to help you make the best choice for your next trip.
So, let's get started and make sure your next hotel booking is smooth and stress-free.
Segment 1. Why booking a hotel is important.
So, Maria, why do you think booking the right hotel is so crucial for any trip?
Well, Alex, the right hotel can significantly impact your travel experience. Comfort is a huge factor. After a long day of exploring or meetings, you want a comfortable place to rest.
Absolutely. And then there's location. Being close to the attractions or business venues you're visiting can save you a lot of time and hassle.
Not to mention price. Finding a hotel that fits your budget without compromising on quality can be tricky, but it's essential.
And amenities. Things like free Wi-Fi, breakfast, and a pool can enhance your stay and make it more enjoyable.
Personal anecdotes, experiences with hotel choices. I remember this one trip to New York. I booked a hotel that seemed reasonably priced, but I didn't pay enough attention to the location. It was far from all the places I wanted to visit, and I ended up spending so much time and money on transportation.
That sounds frustrating. I had a similar experience in Tokyo. I opted for a cheaper hotel, but it had such poor soundproofing that I barely got any sleep because of the street noise.
On the flip side, I once stayed at a boutique hotel in Paris that was perfect. It was a bit more expensive, but it was centrally located, had beautiful rooms, and the staff were incredibly helpful. It made my trip so much more enjoyable.
Same here. When I was in Barcelona, I splurged a bit on a hotel with a rooftop pool. It was worth every penny because it gave me a great place to relax after sightseeing. Plus, the view was amazing.
These experiences really highlight how important it is to choose the right hotel. It can make your trip memorable for the right reasons, rather than the wrong ones.
Definitely. So let's dive into how to research and book the perfect hotel in our next segment.
Segment 2. Researching hotels.
All right, Maria, let's talk about the first step in booking a hotel: online research. There are so many hotel booking websites out there. Do you have a go-to?
I usually start with sites like Booking.com, Expedia, and TripAdvisor. These platforms let you filter your search based on price, location, and amenities, which makes narrowing down options much easier.
Reading reviews is crucial too. I always check both positive and negative reviews to get a balanced view. Sometimes a hotel's overall rating might be high, but recent reviews can highlight current issues.
Exactly. And look for reviews that mention your specific needs, like family-friendly amenities or business facilities. It's also helpful to check the dates of the reviews to ensure they're recent.
Once you have a few options, comparing them is key. Price is often the first thing we look at, but it's not the only factor.
True. Location is just as important. I always map out the hotel's proximity to the places I plan to visit. Staying in a central location might cost more upfront, but can save you time and money on transportation.
And don't forget to compare amenities. Free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and parking can add significant value to your stay. Sometimes, a slightly more expensive hotel with more amenities can end up being a better deal.
Another tip is to look at the room types available. Check if they offer things like kitchenette facilities if you prefer to prepare some meals yourself.
Now, once you've found a hotel you like, the next question is, should you book directly with the hotel or through a third-party site?
Booking directly with the hotel can have advantages. Hotels sometimes offer better rates or perks, like free breakfast or room upgrades, to direct bookers. It can also be easier to resolve issues or make changes to your reservation.
That's true. However, third-party sites often have competitive prices and offer loyalty programs that can lead to discounts on future bookings. Plus, they sometimes have more flexible cancellation policies.
One thing to watch out for with third-party sites is the fine print. Make sure you understand the cancellation policies and any additional fees.
And always double-check the final price before booking. Sometimes, taxes and fees aren't included in the initial price shown on third-party sites.
A good strategy can be to use third-party sites for research and then contact the hotel directly to see if they can match or beat the price. That way, you might get the best of both worlds.
Great tips, Maria. Next, we'll talk about understanding hotel amenities and policies to ensure you get the most out of your stay.
Segment 3. Understanding hotel amenities and policies.
Now that we've talked about researching hotels, let's dive into understanding hotel amenities. Maria, what are some key amenities you always look for when booking a hotel?
For me, free Wi-Fi is a must, especially if I'm traveling for work. I also look for free breakfast because it's convenient and saves money.
Definitely. I also prioritize free parking if I'm driving. Parking fees can add up quickly, and if I'm traveling with family, a pool is always a big hit.
Another important amenity is a fitness center. It's great to have if you want to keep up with your workout routine while traveling. Also, check if the hotel has a business center if you need to print documents or work on the go.
Some travelers might also look for pet-friendly options, especially if they're bringing along their furry friends. And let's not forget about room amenities like a mini fridge or a coffee maker, which can make your stay more comfortable.
Next, let's talk about cancellation policies. This is something travelers often overlook, but it's crucial to understand. Alex, why do you think it's so important?
Plans can change unexpectedly, and having a flexible cancellation policy can save you a lot of stress and money. Some hotels offer free cancellation up to 24 or 48 hours before check-in, while others might charge a fee or not allow cancellations at all.
Exactly. Always read the cancellation policy before booking. Look for terms like non-refundable or flexible rates. If you think there's a chance your plans might change, It's worth booking a rate that allows for free cancellation.
And if you're booking through a third-party site, make sure you understand their cancellation policy too. Sometimes the policies differ from booking directly with the hotel.
Finally, let's discuss hidden fees. These can be a nasty surprise if you're not aware of them. Alex, what kind of hidden fees should travelers watch out for?
Resort fees are a big one. These can cover anything from pool access to Wi-Fi, and they're not always included in the initial price. Make sure to check the total cost before finalizing your booking.
Yes, and parking fees can also add up, especially in urban areas. Even if the hotel offers parking, it might not be free.
Another fee to watch out for is the urban fee, or destination fee. This can cover things like local calls, gym access, or even just the location of the hotel.
To avoid these surprises, always read the fine print and check the breakdown of costs before confirming your reservation. If anything is unclear, don't hesitate to call the hotel and ask.
Great advice, Maria. Being aware of these potential extra costs can help you budget more accurately and avoid unpleasant surprises.
Absolutely. Understanding amenities and policies thoroughly can make your stay more enjoyable and stress-free. Next, we'll walk through the actual booking process and what you need to know to finalize your hotel reservation.
Segment 4. Booking process.
Now that we've covered researching and understanding hotel amenities and policies, let's walk through the booking process itself. Maria, what are the steps our listeners should follow when booking a hotel?
Sure, Alex. The first step is narrowing down your options based on your research. Once you've chosen a hotel that fits your needs and budget,
Next, you'll want to select your dates and room type. Make sure to double-check the room details and any additional charges.
when you're ready to book, you can proceed to the booking page. Enter your personal details like name, contact information, and payment method.
Before confirming, review the booking details one last time. Ensure that all the information is correct, including the total cost and any additional fees.
During the booking process, it's important to provide specific details. Check-in and check-out times are crucial, so you can plan your arrival and departure accordingly.
If you have any special requests, such as a room preference, e.g. high floor, non-smoking, accessibility needs, or if you're celebrating a special occasion, make sure to note these.
And don't forget about loyalty programs. If you're a member of a hotel loyalty program, enter your membership number to earn points or enjoy member benefits.
After booking, what should listeners do to ensure everything is set for their stay?
First, you should receive a confirmation email shortly after booking. Double-check this email to ensure all the details are correct.
It's also a good idea to call the hotel directly a day or two before your arrival to confirm your reservation. Check any special requests and ask about amenities or local recommendations.
If you booked through a third-party site, keep your booking confirmation handy and be aware of any specific instructions or vouchers they provide.
And finally, if you have any changes to your plans or need to cancel, make sure to do so within the hotel's cancellation policy to avoid any fees.
By following these steps and providing accurate information, you'll help ensure a smooth and enjoyable hotel experience.
Absolutely, Maria. Taking these extra steps can make a big difference in how smoothly your trip goes. Next, we'll wrap up with some final tips and reminders for our listeners.
Segment 5. Tips and tricks.
Now that our listeners know how to navigate the booking process, let's share some tips to help them get the best value out of their hotel bookings. Maria, when do you think is the best time to book a hotel?
Booking in advance is usually a good strategy, especially during peak travel seasons or for popular destinations. Hotels tend to offer better rates the further out you book.
That's true. However, if you're flexible with your travel dates, you can sometimes find great last-minute deals. Websites like Hotel Tonight specialize in offering discounts on same-day bookings.
And don't forget about loyalty programs. If you're a frequent traveler, joining a hotel's loyalty program can earn you points that you can redeem for future stays or even upgrades.
Safety is paramount when traveling. What tips do you have for our listeners, Maria, to ensure their safety when booking and staying at a hotel?
First and foremost, read reviews from other travelers. They often mention safety concerns or issues with the area surrounding the hotel.
Exactly. Research the neighborhood where the hotel is located. Look for information on crime rates, proximity to major attractions, and accessibility to public transportation.
It's also a good idea to check if the hotel has security measures in place, like cameras in public areas and secure room locks.
Lastly, let's talk about common mistakes people make when booking hotels. What should our listeners watch out for, Maria?
One common mistake is not reading the fine print. Always check for hidden fees, cancellation policies, and any restrictions that might apply.
Another mistake is booking solely based on price, without considering factors like location or amenities. Sometimes a slightly more expensive hotel with better amenities can end up saving you money in other ways.
And don't forget to double-check the details of your reservation before confirming. Mistakes in dates or room preferences can lead to unnecessary stress.
By being mindful of these tips and avoiding these common pitfalls, our listeners can make more informed decisions and enjoy a worry-free stay.
Absolutely, Alex. These tips can help our listeners make the most out of their hotel bookings. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive into packing tips for your travels.
Segment 6. Listener questions and feedback.
Welcome back, everyone, to the English Hustle podcast. It's time for our listener Q&A segment where we answer your questions about booking hotels. Maria, what do we have from our listeners today?
Well, Alex, we've received some great questions from our listeners. Let's start with this one. Is it better to book directly with the hotel or through a third-party site?
That's a common question. Booking directly with the hotel can sometimes offer perks like better room selection or loyalty points. However, third-party sites often have competitive prices. It depends on your priorities, whether you value direct benefits or cost savings.
Exactly. Our next question is about cancellation policies. How can I avoid cancellation fees?
To avoid cancellation fees, always check the hotel's cancellation policy before booking. Look for options that offer free cancellation up to a certain time or date. Booking flexible rates, if available, can also provide more flexibility.
Moving on to listener feedback, we've received some interesting experiences with booking hotels. One listener shared how they used loyalty points to upgrade their room during a recent trip.
That's fantastic. Loyalty programs can definitely enhance your stay. Another listener mentioned they had a positive experience booking directly with the hotel after finding a better deal than what was offered on third-party sites.
It's great to hear these success stories. We also appreciate constructive feedback from listeners who highlighted the importance of checking for hidden fees and thoroughly reading the terms and conditions.
Absolutely, Maria. Your feedback helps us improve and provide more valuable content for you. Keep those questions and experiences coming.
And that wraps up our listener Q&A and feedback segment for today. Thank you to everyone who sent in their questions and shared their experiences with us.
Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore another exciting topic. Until then, safe travels and happy booking.
Conclusion.
We've covered a lot of ground today on the English Hustle podcast, focusing on the essentials of booking hotels. We started with the importance of choosing the right hotel, considering factors like comfort, location, price, and amenities.
Then, we walked through the research process, discussing how to use hotel booking websites effectively, compare options based on price and location, and decide whether to book directly or through third-party sites.
We also delved into understanding hotel amenities and policies, emphasizing the significance of checking amenities like free breakfast and Wi-Fi, understanding cancellation policies, and being aware of hidden fees.
In the booking process segment, we outlined step-by-step how to book a hotel, what important details to provide, such as check-in, check-out times, and loyalty program information, and the importance of confirmation and follow-up.
For our tips and tricks, we shared insights on the best times to book, using loyalty programs, ensuring safety by reading reviews and checking area safety, and avoiding common booking mistakes.
And finally, we engaged with our listeners through Q&A and feedback, addressing their questions about hotel bookings and sharing their valuable experiences.
Before we go, we'd love for you to join our community. Subscribe to the English Hustle podcast for more insightful episodes like this one. Leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform to let us know how we're doing, and connect with us on social media to stay updated.
Your feedback and support mean the world to us, and we look forward to continuing this journey with you.